guys, Jollex5 here, and welcome to episode 4 of my LP. I'm just gonna show you guys some things I've built off camera lately, real quick. Here, first of all, here's just my mine that I've expanded further out, just have more tunnels. And now I'm gonna show you something pretty cool. It's a slime farm. So I found some chunks where slimes were spawning, and then I made a little slime farm thing with like water canals. And it's not really working too well actually, because I don't know, like they used to spawn a lot, and now whenever I come close, or like if I'm anywhere, like if they just, I just can't get them to spawn too much. So yeah, here, this is it pretty much. I used the tutorial by Static, his slime farm tutorial. It's pretty awesome. I just made it like a little smaller. It's only 2 chunks instead of 1. I mean, instead of 4. I have the like lights in the ceiling like he did. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but like it used to work, and I kept getting slime spawning, but now they're just not spawning. I'm not sure why not. If you have any idea, let me know. But yeah, that's the slime farm. So now we're gonna get started on what we're gonna be building this episode. We're gonna be building a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of cool ideas that I kind of prepped already a little bit. So we're gonna start out with a wheat farm, just to get some wheat going, and bread, so I can have some food. So I'll meet you at the site where I'm gonna be building it. Alright, here we are. So pretty much there's a big hole that I made in the mountain. It's actually, the reason it's not like perfectly square and there's like this part inside of it is because I first hollowed out this part, and then I realized that I made the wrong dimensions, and then it needed to have a bigger height and not as big like on the outside, so I made this. So we're just going to be using this square all the way to the top. So let's get started. What I'm going to do, see, this is going to be a vertical wheat farm, so it's going to have multiple levels, and then the water is going to come from the top all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to start just building the bottom level, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, so here's the first level. Pretty much the water is going to come down from here. There's going to be another level right here, and it's going to come down here. And then it's going to flow to here. And this water brings it towards the center, and it's still right here to collect it. And then, yeah, that's the first level. Here also there's a lever to turn the water on and off. There's going to be some vertical wire going up here. The torches I'll show you. So I'll just have like torches like this, and then the block over it, and then another torch down. That, and you just keep going up, and then that's vertical wire. So that's how that's gonna work. Gonna build the second level, and I'll show you guys how that ends. Alright, so I have the second floor done. So as you can see, this is how you're gonna like harvest the crops. Pretty much, you're gonna flip this switch, and then the water's gonna come down, bring all stuff down. You go here, gather it all, and turn it off. And then you go here. You can reach all the squares from this middle thing. So you plant them. You plant it back from here. Also, I didn't show you guys that there's water under here to hydrate the soil. So that's just for the bottom one though, because you can't do that on the other floors. Because you'll be walking under it, so that wouldn't work. Yeah, here's this one, this floor. Pretty much the same thing, but it's 1 floor higher. And the water's gonna fall here and go this way and then fall down there. So that's how that's gonna work. Alright, so I'll build the next 2 floors. It's gonna be 4 floors total. So I'll build the next 2, the last 2, and then I'll show you guys how you do all the pistons. So. Just finished the 3rd and 4th floors. So as you can see, the 3rd floor is pretty much the exact same as the 4th. And I made the 3rd floor, I call it the top 2. So yeah, and this is the 4th floor. So as you can see, it's a little smaller than the other ones, and that's so we can fit the pistons and the water over here. So we have the torches here. So pretty much it's just gonna have a wire running to the pistons like this. It's gonna go up here. The pistons will be here, and then the water will be here. and that's how that's gonna work. So I'm gonna put that together real quick and get right back to you guys. Alrighty, so pretty much done now. I just want to show you guys that, I have the water under here, and what I did was, wherever I have these blocks, that just means there's like water under it, so there's a water block right under here, and water hydrates farmland at a, at a 4-block radius around it. So if the water's here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, so it goes up to this one, and it goes to the side 4, so it's here 1, 2, 3, so this one gets hydrated. So pretty much 1 block of water hydrates each side of the farm on each level. I'm gonna do that to see, just to show you guys. I'll come back on this one. See, look, this one got hydrated already, and that's the farthest one out. So that one too. So that's how that works. See, I have them on each level. Here, there's no wall here, so I just had to make a little thing to hold it. And here are all the pistons. So we have the vertical wire right here that comes up, and right now when the lever is unpowered, since pretty much the vertical wire is a series of inverters, it just like, you can't see it from here, but it's like each torch inverts the next one. So at the top it's inverted just because we have an odd number of torches and blocks. So it powers this wire, which goes up here, it powers all these blocks, and then the power goes through the blocks to each of the pistons, and they block all this water here. So now I'm going to go down and power it, and then you can watch the water go down. I'll show you guys what it's there. You see all the water, it's all getting hydrated according to this, so you need to work. Alright. See, you could hear the pistons opening now. So the water is starting to go down. Okay. So you only need like six water resources, and it's really efficient because it does like all this. So this would break all the crops, breaking them down here. So water goes down, down here, down over time, and then items will go into these water streams, which will bring to the center. So if you stand right here, it'll just all come in. And then you turn it off, and then you can hear the pistons extending again, turning the water off and on. Wait a little bit for the water to finish. There we go. And then you can plant all the crops again. And also I have all these torches on the side, that's for lighting. And it looks pretty ugly, that's pretty good. Ooh, I don't think I do. Yeah, hit him through farmland as well. I'm not sure how you got up there. It's probably because I have this big opening here. But actually what I think I'm going to do here is I had an idea. I'm just going to make a big glass wall covering all this so you'll be able to see it from the outside. It's going to look pretty cool. So I'll do that. So yeah, that's the wheat farm. So I'm gonna go plant all this stuff and then we'll work on something else. So I'll show you in a second. Be right back. Alright, so right now I only have enough seeds to do this much of the third level and then the first 2 levels. But yeah, that's pretty good already. That's a lot of crap. So we'll come back at the end of the episode and see if it's grown all the way. And if it is fully grown, then we'll harvest it. So yes, and see what that looks like. And if not, we'll do another episode. So let's get cracking on the second part of the episode. We'll get to the site of where we'll be building it, and I'll get all my supplies, and then I'll show you. I'll talk to you then. So be right back. Alright guys, we're here. This is pretty much just a little cave I found while mining, and in here was the dungeon I found, and it has a skeleton spawner, and we're gonna make an XP farm out of it. So what I made right here is an 8x8x5 room, because since skeletons are too high, like they spawn in 8x8x3, but since skeletons are too high, they won't be able to spawn here if there is no room above it, because then their head won't fit, you know? Or I think that's true, I'm not sure. But yeah, I get most of my information from XP farms and stuff from Ifo, because his videos are awesome. He has some great XP farms, so if you want to get information on how to make those and how to make them really efficient, then go look at his channel because he has some really awesome videos. So what I made here is just have water currents here, so when they spawn, I'll fall in here and get pushed this way, and then I have water this way. I'll push them over here. And here, I'm going to have a mob elevator. It's going to go to the top. So I brought down a bunch of signs with me, with some water. So first thing I'm going to do is make a thing of water pool so I don't run out. There we go. I'm just going to take this water source for now. There's all I need it. Alright, so pretty much you have to, when you have a mob XP farm, you want to be far enough away from the spawner that more can spawn, but close enough that they will still spawn. So I think you have to be 6 blocks away on the side, 6 or 8 or something like that. And you have to be within 16 blocks of it for it to spawn, so you have to be somewhere between like 8 and 16. So I think with the design I have, I wrote it out, and I think you're 14 blocks away, so when you're standing there hitting them, so I think it'll work. So the design is it's going to have a water elevator here, and then it's going to go over 1 block, and then just drop them onto this, I think it's 23 blocks down, because the formula for fall damage is number of blocks minus 3 divided by 2 is how much damage they take. And skeletons have 10 hearts, the same as a regular player. So when they fall, it should be 22 blocks, because that's 22 minus 3 is 19. Divided by 2 is 9.5, so they'll have 1 heart left, or half a heart left. So that should work out perfectly, and then I just can punch them and they'll die in 1 shot. So what I'm going to have is at the bottom, I don't want them to fall just on a straight block, because then they'll just stand there, and the other ones will fall on top of them, so it might reduce the damage. So I'm going to do something that I saw in one of Etho's videos, where he has a fence post and then water over it, so that when the mobs fall, the water will bring them. There will be a water current that will bring them forward, so like others won't fall on them. But the fence post, since its hitbox is like a block and a half high or something, it'll still go through the water, so they'll still hit the fence post and take the fall damage. Alright, so let's get started building the elevator. Pretty much how it works is you have your water, and then you put a sign. Alright, so like this. And then you have your water going up. And you just alternate where the sign and the water is. Each. So then you can go up. See that? And they don't, the reason you have it like this and not a straight water stream is so that they don't suffocate. Because if it's straight water, they'll suffocate. Alright, so I'll build the rest of this. I'll go all the way to the top. It has to be like 20, I'm gonna make it just like 20 blocks tall-ish. And I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I finished up the lift, and I'm gonna go test it out. I made like drop 2, so I want to test it and make sure I only have one or half a heart left. J'arrive! Alright guys, so I finished the lift, and I'm gonna go test it out to make sure I only have like half a heart left once I'm done. So I can get rid of this twig chest so I don't have to go back and go with it later. So it's gonna go here, and then as you can see, my air bubbles are like going on and off, so I'm not losing oxygen. So it goes all the way up here, and then this water current puts them in the hole, and then alright, highest up 1 heart. So I have to go deeper. And yeah. So I'll make the like. This actually worked out really well because it ended up right in my mind. So I'll do the little like fence post water current thing, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I added the fence post and made it one lower, so I'm gonna try it out. See if it works. The lift works well, so that's good. It's pretty like popular lift. Here we go. There we go. You see 2 hits. Alright, 2 hits still isn't bad, since I only have to punch them. Alright. Pretty successful, I think. I'm gonna try to light up make sure all the caves around it are lit up, so, yeah. Oh, that one, I don't think there's any damage at all. Not sure why that happened. Seems kind of random. Alright, well, that's good for me. Alright, awesome. So, XP farm's done. I was gonna do one more thing in this video, but looks like we're running out of time, so I think I'm gonna end it here, and then I'll do some editing, and if we still have time, I'll go back and record me making the next thing.